What? Oh, oh, it, it. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today we are gonna play Wytchwood, finally, after like talk about for weeks and weeks and weeks. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I've never played it. I don't know what it's about at all. My mushroom? My mushroom's all stuck to my face. My mustache. Whoopsies. Wrong word. Haha. But yay. I'm very excited. I hope you guys like the game. I hear it's great. Steam says it's really good. The internet says it's really good. And it says it's like a 10-hour game. So maybe 2-3 streams? We'll see. Hello, Kasha, welcome. Hi, Tia, my G. Hi, Juan. Hello, Dank. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So we're still gonna play Stream Raiders throughout the whole thing. Of course. Because you know me. Addicted to Stream Raiders. But yeah. Hello, timed. Waka. Hello. Okay. Let us get started. Why you know what game? I don't think my internet's gonna die, but if it does, I will. I will be back. I just want you guys to know that if it doesn't work, I will be back. Hi, Minty Laka. Hi, Why. Hello. Hi, welcome, Raiders. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. How was your stream, Minty? How was Sandrock? How was your birthday in Sandrock? Did you have a good day? Hope you had a good day. Thank you for that. Hello, welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are starting a new game today. So hopefully it goes well. I have no idea what this is about, so we're gonna try. You're tired? Okay, well, rest well, Minte. Rest well. Get lots of good sleepy nappy. Have a good rest of your night. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, bad. Okay, hold up. One head pat. Oops. Oh, wow. Juan, thank you so much for 15 months of Lost Sauce donation. Thank you. Who's the person behind the mushroom mustache? No idea. Okay. Stream Raiders has started if you guys would like to join. We're gonna start Wytchwood. Does it sound good? Hope it sounds good. Okay. The swamp. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Ah, it's a goat. Who is there? Oh. The goat is very loud. You devil, how dare you wake a young lady from a beauty sleep? This is very loud. Hold up. Sorry, one second, guys. I need to fix it on my end. Very loud. Volume mixer, please open. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, I've been coughing really badly. Shoo, get out of my house, you mindless beast. You're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. First things first. Oh, here it is. Ah, here it is. It's later than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it anytime by pressing Y. This is a very cute game. Oh. Mending poultice. All my recipes are missing. The damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Where's my belt? I need to carry my things if I'm going to confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. Oh gosh. Ooh, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have my recipes for my mending poultice. Poultice? Collect the ingredients. Okay. 1 herb. For an old lady who's in pain, I'm walking pretty fast. Oh! Right trigger. Oh. Go outside. Ooh, the outside. Overgrown yard. You step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch, close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through a dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could have at least put those dashes to use on this lawn. Open your map using this. Okay. Oops. Find the goat in your yard. I ain't seeing no stupid stinking goat. I see a goat statue. There's another goat statue. Bah! Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Bah! Ack. Ew. The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Ah, yes. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Apologies. It's been a long time since I've used my mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in its mouth. Ugh, ugh. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear. You really don't remember? We should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you. Hey. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can still see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. A powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If I hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to re-transcribe all my recipes. I should not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as a result of abysmal possession. Whoa. You smear a handful of glowing powder onto the ruins of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some odd runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must have been written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscure the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable. What help are you, then? I ain't come here to help, I came here to collect. I'd do something about the mop of hair, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. Aha! I know I'll need this later if I can cut this now. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Ah, he's got eyeballs. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Ah, much better. Oh my. Were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give you a good snip too. Now read the runes or not. Yes, ahem. The space beneath, she sleeps alone. Token given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crone? Cone? Crone? Who is it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I am to burn? Perhaps I'll take a look. Oh. Dog hair, bird feathers, frog slime, and a shiny stone. I was supposed to swallow up any of those while I was asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through the creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame? I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for these humors. Okay. Clear the way to the forest. Into the darkness. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. Time seems to have flown backwards, or maybe sped forwards. An oppressive star-filled void stretches as far as you can see, though there are no wind or sound in the void. A warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seize your attention. A doorway. Okay, I guess I can only go one way. To the forest. I have hearts at the bottom, which mean I can get injured. Okay. Bird! Gib. Birdwatcher. A woman spins around her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What are you looking for with that contraption? Why? The famed indigo-tuft forest lark. They're said to be native to this forest, and this forest only. Have you seen one? I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You'll never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter, stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior, and you'll learn everything you need to know. Observation is the key. You hope the bird's the one in her hat? It probably is. Hold up. Oh. I just... Okay. Okay. Well, goodbye, Mr. Squirrel. I guess. Okay. A firefly. Ragamuffin. Oi, lady, what's with that great stinking pot on your head? I would ask you the same for those stinking frogs in your trousers. Ah, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectively at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling them more than you can handle, eh? What exactly were you hoping to accomplish, flying like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry. I gotta catch some of these fireflies to feed them. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? It'll let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you some of my froggies. Okay. Well, these hoppers aren't going to be sticking around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. I mean, the frogs can eat. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are gonna feast tonight. Now, what about our deal? You agreed to take me one of your pets there. Aha, what deal? I don't remember making the... Oh, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumpy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Ah, shucks. I never liked him anyway. You can catch him. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Well, now he's mine. There's an eyeball. Okay, I think I have to go back to get the bird stuff. I have a feeling I was supposed to get the bird first. Okay. The lady said I had to observe the bird. Okay. Oh. Aha! Okay. And now we wait. No! I need this for the bird! Here we go. Say goodbye, Mr. Bird. Thank you everybody for your epic units. Eden, ma'am, come to check out the pottery? I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so it'll be a while to still. Alright, blah. I was just admiring the fine canine over there. Point to the scrabbly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try it, but I wouldn't... If you value your fingers, she's a touch bitey today. It doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I've been away with animals. Sure, I can find something to calm her down. Okay, morsel and some shears. Where do I get these mushrooms? I don't like the dude with the axe. I'll come back to him later. Okay. Oh! Well-wisher. Oh man, jeez, I don't know about this. You tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge, like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this one anyway? Well, my grandpapa used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasures down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. I got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out and it's looking awfully dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if it makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down into the well and see the ghosties yourself. Well, this dude looks like he has some issues of his own, but you know. That's for him to figure out, not me. Okie dokie, I think you gotta go down the well. Okay. Hey, I got the shiny stone. Who knew that the crazy, creepy well was going to be, this cool? Hello, Saku. Welcome, welcome. We are just playing, Wytchwood tonight. It's a new game that I got a while ago, so hopefully I like it so far. We're not very far into it. We're still on like the first chapter. But I gotta admit, it is quite interesting. Come here, Froggy. Yes, the goat is very... Goat is very interesting. Okay. Guess I gotta go talk to the guy who's swinging the axe around? I think? Okay, so I'm looking for those mushies, but I don't know where the mushies are. Okay, I need that hatchet. You there, give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under this control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless stump was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or some other nonsense. Anyway, I need help cleaning away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season, and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense. Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy would be missing his hatchet. Hey, there's my mushie I was looking for. Okie dokie. Did everything I need? Forest well. Oh, I gotta find a jar of water. Oh, shoot. Can I make a jar? Oh, okay. I gotta go back down in the well to get the water. Oh. Do my log. There was something else that required me using the log, and I don't remember. Frogate! You are mine! Oh, I can only get one water. Perfect. Ew. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, I got my... And then I need to make the meat for the doggo. Where did the guy live again? Oh, up here. Frog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. I should go back home now. I'm gonna dig up this stuff. Nicely steal this man's stuff. Okay, we got all the stuff we needed. Rodent lard, ew. I thought I hit the lady with that for a second, and I was like, oh, oops. Obviously we did not. No old ladies were harmed in the process. Also, I could have sworn there was a log right here. Maybe the log next to the lady. Okay, anyway. Back we go. Back home. Okie dokie, look, we made it home. We're a nice little swamp. The blue feather. The dog hair takes a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold green flame. You gently squeeze a glob of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding, chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadows crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning staircase descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam. Oh. Thanks for letting me know, Bad. I had no idea so many people would join. Usually our first round of stream raiders is pretty tame, I would say. Really fast, let me thank everybody who's offered an epic unit. Yublep, thank you so much for the epic tank. Aid, thank you so much for the epic archer. Sachel, thank you so much for the epic tank. Yada, thank you so much for the epic warrior. Frick, thank you so much for the epic archer. Usaterm, thank you so much for the epic warrior. Yeah, I had no idea so many people would join for this round. Very shocked. Okay, here we go. Oh! Sleeping Maiden. A beautiful young woman seemed to be fast asleep inside a delicate glass coffin. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo across the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her, lifeless form, to my doorstep, and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she sleeping? Why? From the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled. Until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why would I do your bidding? It seems like a lot of bothersome trouble for me. Why do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows? In time, you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place, or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flare, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Oh my gosh, this is actually... This is a sad game. I realize this is a sad game. Also, holy crap guys, 140 units in Stream Raiders. You guys are crazy! Oh my god, look at all of us! There's so many of us. There's so many... There's like no enemies and so many of us. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever had 140 people join a Stream Raiders round. Hopefully everyone keeps joining. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you guys. I'll just give us the whole area then. Maybe we'll get more people again. Okay. To the outside. Where's the flag bearer? I don't know, Ace. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like? A compass? Go there and look for yourself. Oh. Okay, the bear in the forest. I guess we're going to the forest. Okay, we're looking for the bear in the forest.
Oh, look, it tells you where stuff is. Okay. It looks like the snake is up this way. Well, you know what? It says the bear first, so let's do the bear. We'll do things in order, because I think the game's supposed to be played in order. I think. Don't quote me on that one. Okie dokie. Says the bear should be here. Quartermaster. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I managed to get most of the debris off the road. Looks like you made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by the order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. Jolted my poor mule so bad she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed. I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't even know half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant of the lake shore camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You get to the lakeshore camp if you follow the road to the northwest of here. I need you to stay with the cart and assist sandwiches. Oh dear. Oh, okay. The bear. Oh. I think I went the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna go backwards. Okay, I don't think I need any of this. Okay, so we got to go northwest. Right, okay. This looks about right. Whoa! What is happening to it? A goblin. Oh, okay. Bye, buddy. Sorry. Have a nice day. A pixie nest. Okay. I'm going northwest, but I don't know if this is the right way. I don't think I went the correct way. I'm going to be quite honest. Bad, thank you so much for the epic war beast. Weeping maiden. You approach a woman weeping sorrowful into her palm. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears whelp in her eyes, and she buries her face once again. Consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corner of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composed herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me, and I told him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he comes and sings outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. I waited and waited until the waning moon. Even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break, maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. You would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sound of flapping waves and wakeful water flow, faint notes of some faraway string instrument whispering through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He ought to be there somewhere. I just know it. Now, I'm sure it's some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Oh, oops. Music seems strongest on this shore, but even you can't quite place the source. Oh. Ho ho hee hee. The musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Who's there? Show yourself, sprite. Okay, we need unveiling power. You snap your hands around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah, let me go, you knobbly pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop your head off like a daisy. Ooh. You mean that music? The sound of the snakes? Travel in circus? I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door is the thing that travels, you see? Right now the door's out on the lake, but you'll never get in. Tell me how to cross the lake or I'll make a necklace out of your teeth. Ah, only Fae folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folks out, unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ah, we're a pixie. None of those flabby, beamby mushroom herders, but the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. Oh look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? Okay. Beside thrushes and cattails, you find a strange carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers through the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hands flake off and it draws an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols wearing fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl, and it settles evenly into its inside surface. Oh, okay, I gotta catch more birds. Okie dokie. Now let's go find those birds. I guess we're gonna do the snake first, because I can't figure out where the other thing is supposed to be. Come on, birdie. Oh, come on. Land in it. Sorry, bud. Bird, please! Okay. Say goodbye to your friend. Your friend sacrificed their life for you. Your other friends sacrificed their life for you again. Bird, you should be thankful. Okay, I'm going to use this unveiling powder. Did I get it? I don't feel like I did. I can't get the Dreadful Doll yet, so... I'm sorry, lady, your guy's like the Pied Piper or whatever. Each of the fireflies alight upon the edge of the bowl, steeping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into a perfectly triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glittering rain down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly, the particles trace the form of the bridge leading to the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the special walkway and find that as strong as if made of solid stone. Hope I'm not going too far ahead of this. I'll take your stuff. Okay, everyone says the snake is good to them. I think this is a circus. It doesn't look like I can talk to anybody. Oh no. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Juan. Thank you for the circus noises. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down just a bit. It is still, like, really loud in my ear. Let's do, like, 90% on everything. Draped in glittering jewels, the serpent stares intensely into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came here in search of the bard. That's him outside, right? With the loot? The minstrel? Yes, he's working off a debt to me. Are those folks out there... All those folks out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folks looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite a racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I am a seer. Seer of the hidden mists. A foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. But sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your waves to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remember. You feel the scaly touch of slithered coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move, and you You have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Impenetrable colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscope mosaics against the campus walls. A voice speaks from afar. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find the answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the conscience out of you. With a deep push of willpower, you blink away the snake's hypnotic gaze. Gah! Get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When you open your eyes, you find yourself outside the snake's tent. Pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Huh, I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd rather come with a plan next time I go there. The festival patrons seemed confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowd dismisses as they fumble around in the haze. Now's my chance to get a word with the bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Oh, this is the bard. Weary-eyed bard. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but never away, for she I call my love. To my chagrin, I stumble in and meet the gaze of another. Curious, I stared. I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. Abiding gaze now, I live my days in service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there she is that she might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered. Its pieces are scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down a wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlight ring, hidden within the pixie's tree. No matter what you do, the poor missions barely seems to realize you're there. Ah, maybe that lovesick mist knows what he's on about. Okay. To the Weeping Maiden. Hello, sad lady. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found about the carnival, but he was mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in the carnival can leave. The snake. Say it isn't so. I heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about it? A mirror? Oh yes. It was the first gift he ever gave me. A small cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. The wishing well, a moonlight swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay. Gotta go this way. So we know where the tree is. It's a big tree. This gnarled tree is layered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form the glare hive. You reach for a sharp, small piece of broken glass that could be a mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out at the tree's knotholes. A familiar, crackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead? What you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over, and I won't have to strangle you again. No way. We need Chinese to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What, since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around you, but maybe we can work something out. The smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse, they are hiding mercenaries to guard them, so we can't go anywhere near them. But the big stomper like you can't. Take care of the problem for us. Okay, there ain't no fairies, we don't need no fairy repellent. Okay. Ooh. I make a dreadful doll. Oh, so I have to get rid of them first? Ugh. Okay, I gotta make another pot. Come here, lady. Sorry. I don't mean to upset your friend. Okay, and the other one's over here. Luckily, I can make the meat. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Hold up. Gotta go all the way to the well, get the water. We gotta grab some water. Then we can make the food to knock out the doggo. Which sounds really bad out of context. Yeah, sad man. You are okay. Don't stress it, my man. Just stay where you are. It doesn't look like there's much else I can do down here. Okie dokie, I got the food for the doggo. So hopefully we should be... Ooh. Froggy, come here. I don't know what these gold coins are for. Ooh, Froggy! I guess they're currency of some sort? Steph, thank you so much for the epic buster. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Got the poison meat. Oh. Well, that's not gruesome. Oh, ouch! I guess it's the way of the swamp. You know what? Probably bad. That makes sense. That's okay, though. Ooh! Oh, it's attacking me. Okay, I need something from here, and I don't know what I need. What do I need? I need... this stuff. Ugh. I need a bait stick. What do I do with it? Oh, it just like blows up. Okay. Uh. What do I need? Get away from me, mosquito! Sir, I demand you cease. Okay, I need another bait stick. Okay, can I make what I was... Need one more salt. Oh, I just put her fire out. Sorry, Grandma. Lop, thank you so much for the epic bomber, and more, thank you so much for the epic warrior. Ayaya, ayaya. I think we're winning. I hope we're winning. That bomber's doing the Lord's work over here. Hey guys, here's a boss chest. Hopefully, we do well. Hey guys, make sure you place units if you'd like. Would love to have you join. Who's there? My house have gone milky. Come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who has also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. frightened, dull country folk. Ah, but that's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches orderly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattling your boats? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband. Handsome chap, though a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out the swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he's twisted his ankle pretty bad and walked to the sick house to have it looked at. That was a few days ago. He would have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't go check up on him. I've been so worried, even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. You've got a taste for blood. Bad, thank you so much for the epic artillery. So Sprite. What is this? Okay. This lady did not joke around when she said she was sacrificing people. Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh, okay, leave me alone. Okay. I met the true crazy psycho woman. Okay, those just make blood. Okay. I need to make these dolls. I gotta go to the fields, so how do I get out of here? I will help this lady later. I'm sure her quest has something to do with me. But at the moment, I have no idea, so I'm gonna go back to the snake. I feel like we're getting a little distracted here. Just a tad. Ooh! My old lady legs can't handle this. Hello, Ultra Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day today. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we gotta head to the... this way. Okay. let's get back on track with the bear. Or the... This. Juan, thank you so much for the epic war beast. Maybe we can fast travel, I'm hoping. No? No fast travel yet? Okay. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, I think the, stuff was this way? If I remember correctly? Okay, this is the fields. Okay, awesome. Okay, we just need to collect grain and hopper legs. I mean, it seems simple enough. Oh, okay. Digestive tablets? What? Oh, shoot, that's the wrong thing. Oops. Come here, bud. Oh, this is pretty easy. Let's hope no one says anything that I'm stealing their grains or their grasshoppers or their... their hard work. This totally would not be me. Okay. I think the crow is going to give a different feather, so I'm just going to drop out the trap. Sorry, bud. Oh, a crow's foot. Lovely. Okay. The fields feel like super low-key. Compared to like the swamp that I was just at. Which is a good thing. Oh. Welcome to the farm, stranger. What brings you out here? You know, not so bad. Try my best to win the harvest competition this year. Well, I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, the sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Nah, Ja, not a sore loser. I just think that's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He monitored his animated tramps potatoes busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops were larger than ever before, even though his family is nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working in the fields all by himself. What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox just said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Maybe I'll go ask him myself. His farm is down in the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies not growing themselves, you know. Oh, the shears thing is like stuck on the side of the screen. Okay. I hope Mr. Farmer does not notice I just yeeted his children. Okay. I need more grasshoppers. Oh, hey! Look, we found the gateway. are some loud chickies. No, we're not bullying the farmer. No bully the poor man. He just wants to win his competition, okay? But the ox is cheating according to him. Since we're here, I'm going to try and collect more grains, because I feel like I'm going to need them. Come here, bud! Okay. I need to make one more, but I need one more of these. I'm just going to assume it's 1 for 1, because that's how most everything else has worked. Okay. I need one more grasshopper. Just one. I don't think I'm asking for much. But of course, I'm not going to be able to find one. That's how games work. I just want one grasshopper. Just one. You know, this guy really does not care that I'm going through his field and just, like, chopping away the stuff. Come here! Come here! There's not perhaps a second grasshopper that I could catch for the good of the people? Neko Prankster, thank you so much for the epic monk. Okay. Not seeing another one. Hiya! Luckily, the turkeys are harmless. Oh. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, the turkeys are not harmless. Turkeys not harmless. Note to self. Turkey's very harmful. Take turkey seriously. More than a goose? I think the goose are silly. I think gooses are silly. I don't think those, turkeys were playing any games, though. Okay. I don't think I have to put the dog to sleep each time. But I do need those for the jars. Okay. While we're over here, we're gonna collect some more water. Because I know I need that. We don't really need the clay, so I'm just gonna go grab water. But if I can collect milk from the cow... I have a feeling that's gonna be needed. I don't need that for right now. I don't need the trap either. Okay. Back upstairs. I'll make another one of these if I need it, but I think we should be fine. I think one would be okay. Yeah, I got you, I got you. Okay, I don't know, I don't think I'm supposed to do anything to them. I kicked over those little rock piles that you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah, good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Oh, okay. In the forest well. Aren't we in the forest? We're in the forest, aren't we? So the shard's down here. But where? Not like under some random rock, is it? How does this even work? I've explored this whole thing. Oh. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect a small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats further into the dark space. You can hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above, while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Too thin, two malnutritious arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out for you, begging for food. Okay, how do I make roast beef? Okay, witch's spice, roast beef. Here. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice, and you hear a satisfying munching from within. Okay, bye, bud! Ha 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 ha! This is mine now. Have a nice day! Ha ha! That was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was very scared it was gonna, like, fight me. Okay. Now we have to find the last shard in the swamp, I believe. Okay. I think it'll tell me, which is sort of nice. Okay, to the swamp we go. These little forest herbs are very needed. Okay, we're gonna walk away from the doggo, because the doggo doesn't like us, sadly. Oh, okay, I could just touch it and it... Oh, okay. We got pretty close to it. Gotta go this way, down, and around. Okay. So it's bright. Come here, bud. I want these salts. These oh, they're embalming salts. You know what? That's disgusting. You're telling me I've been collecting dead people? Okay. Yay, dead people. Great. Okay. Freshly sourced lost sauce? Absolutely. Oh! Oh, it follows you. Did not think it followed me. Okay. That's a lot of those Angie things, so hopefully we don't trigger them. But I feel like we're going to, without meaning to, so that'll be a trip. Ah! These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritual dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think of reaching and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing tones are too dense and quick. Out of my way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to something other... Okay. The moonlight globe. It's a moonlight globe. A totemic moon drop and a glitter bomb. Okay. What's a totemic moon drop? You think I get that for the piece of stick on a meat? Or piece of meat on a stick? Shit, okay. I grabbed it too early. Okay, so I can interact with them while they're distracted by the piece of meat. Hello? That troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back. Out of the way, you big galoof. He shifts his mask and releases a loud fart in an attempt to... Whoa, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back with the vapors that dispense. What's this? Oh, hey! Hey, we got him. Okay. This is going pretty okay, I would say. I think we're doing pretty good. Hi, Mari. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Oh gosh. Of course I start coughing when I get raided. Hi, Mari. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How was your art stream, right? You were drawing, I think. I remember. How was your drawing? How did it go? You have a good time? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a great day. We are just playing Wytchwood tonight. It's a cute little game I picked up on Steam that I heard was super good. So I decided I'd try it out. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their fallen frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Come here, frog. Aww. Well, I hope work wasn't too bad, and I hope it wasn't the worst thing ever. But I hope you are having a better day now. Now that you're home. That you had a good stream. Sorry, I'm like still coughing and dying over here. Oh no! The life of a working adult, right? One person leaves and work suddenly blows up. That's glad. I'm glad it's better after getting to relax a bit. Okie dokie. We're trying to finish, my goal was to finish 2 stories today, but we'll see how that goes. Or 2, like, main quests. We're already, like, mostly through 1, I would say. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, Mari, and I hope everything goes well for you. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on the lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears rolls down your cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm actually not that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it, it slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is to be being stuck in here. There's nothing but an awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait, Well, that's awkward. That's really awkward. You want something to do with him now? Let's see if this works. I don't think we won this.
Hello, Kixie. Welcome, welcome.
I know you guys can hear it in the background. I'm trying not to... Where's the monk? Yeah, your white one. Where were the 100 flag bearers I needed? You were supposed to win that one. Oh, I tapped out to the wrong thing. Oopsies. Okay. On to beating... Confront the snake in the fairgrounds. It is time. Is this lady purple? Bad, thank you so much for the epic paladin. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering pattern of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the mirror and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like the length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. Oh. The mirror jolts and buckles out of your hand, firing into the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny, whirling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. I don't think there's combat. I have yet to figure that out, actually. Which sounds... You think I would have figured that out by now? I took a hit from something, but that was about it. That's why I have one less heart. But, no, I don't think so. But we finished the snake chapter. I don't know if I should talk to these two. Oh, they worked things out. Good for them. Okay, I think we will do... Aw, thank you, Mari. I hope so. I hope I get soup eventually. You know what? I think we'll do the bear quest next. Because technically the bear was first, but we ended up going along the path for the snake, because it was just a little easier. And I walked right into the snake to, like into the storyline for it. We'll do the bear next. Ah! Tree, please, stop it. Okay, it looks like we're going the right way for the bear. Kixie, thank you so much for the epic taint. Hey, what do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news for your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent. Only thing that's urgent in the line of the... Or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in, unless you're going for a good trashing. The guards almost had to shout over the clarion dings coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail grain near that beast. One guard turns the other with a I can't read it, shrug. Yeah, but who we say it's good for health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might commence to look the other way for fairly compensated. Right. Fairly compensated, of course. We'll be sticking our necks out after all. Yeah, take my stupid coins.
Chion, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Welcome.
You press 3 heavy golden coins in the palm of the waiting guards. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What, you mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one that does all the real guarding around here. Oh, I thought he was dead. I was like, As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of its enormous tankard and smashes against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And I walloped him just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly, noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear growls at the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms. More drink, be my delicious honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lip, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his highest grade spike mace. Say, now that's a funny looking helmet, soldier. I even tell you all the time I crush the bucklehead barbarians of the Western Mountains. You decide now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop for his wartime stories. That's right, go get more meat, you good-for-nothing slacker. I'll just take all your stuff while I'm here. Sergeant. The frantic-looking officer hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man, the gates. You over there. Secure the perimeter. We need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of a cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear is going to flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. The only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking, guzzling up as much honey mead we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep it. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without the shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can even calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me look at this brewery of yours. Its bear is so in love with brawling and boozing that perhaps about time he sees a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption, a tank here, a hopper there. The very smell of alcohol is infused with the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. Seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you have to figure that out on your own. You open the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Okay, I need to get more water. Rodent lard. Where do I get that? Where do I get more rodent lard? Huh? Oh gosh, where does that come from? It comes from the forest, so it has to be something here. Did it come from the squirrel? I don't think it comes from the squirrel. Yes, it does. Okay. Ouch! Okay, I think I need to go home really fast and see if I can heal there. I think I can heal at home. I'm assuming I can heal at home. Oh. Oh, there we go. I need to come home after all. Well, actually, can I give him the soul of the snake now, or do I have to wait till the end? Too bad I can't just pick up the water from there. Is it one at a time?
Hello, Nava. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, nope, okay. Guess Granny's gotta go back into the wilderness. One hydrate? Okay, I can hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Back into the darkness, as it says. Okie dokie. Gotta go into the well. Should probably carry, like, more pots of water with me. I feel like I need pots of water pretty often. They also took 3 of my coins, so hopefully I can find more coins down here, too. Okay. We'll keep 2 pots just for good measure. Got enough water, more potions in the future. I think we should be good. We still have some pots in case we go back to see the cow. Ooh! Doggo, stay. Doggo, stay. Okay. It looks like we can avoid most things. From what I'm gathering. I do need a couple more squirrel traps, though. Does anyone see any squirrels around? I think if I just put the trap in the wild, a bird will go for it. Ah! Oh. Mari, look away. Look away. Shield your eyes. Sorry. Look away, Mari. You saw nothing. He's just taking a nap. You know? He's just taking a nap. Yeah. He just took a nap. I'm bringing him home. So that he can have a nice undisturbed nap. In my backpack. It's actually sort of funny though, because I can't. When I first started, the squirrels were very common, but I caught two to let them take naps, and I haven't seen more since. Just right. Come here. You want to sleep in the backpack too? Okay. I'm sure it's very warm and cozy. I'm sure it has a nice homey feeling. Okay. Well, there's no more squirrels at the moment, so I guess we'll just continue with the crazy bear quest. I get so distracted picking up... Oh, there's another squirrel. Oh, I guess it works with more than one squirrel. Okay. Okie dokie. Go this way. They are very fluffy. So Sprint, you're on your own. This is actually a really good place to get the campfire embers that are used for the pots. Okie dokie. Jars of water. You slosh cool, clean water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. A cinder box. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber to a brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a roaring boil. The hissing of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next steps in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. The quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. Okay, honey, the elixir, and the torn teddy bear. How do I make this elixir? Good thing we can put the Metamorphoser elixir in there. You lay out a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more just for texture. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready to add ingredients. Where is the teddy bear? Do I have to talk to him? Oh. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered around the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon a giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disappointed glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tank. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. He guns over the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No. No way, no how. You think that's bad? Just wait until he finds out there's no more honey meat. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. There's some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices potions and bottles hanging about your belt. Say, if you're good with magical doodads and what's its, right? What if you make me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could have a chance against the monster without getting my head shoved in. If I made you protective talisman, would you let me go into the tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Okay, we gotta make a protective talisman. Oh, I gotta get moo, which is milk. Okay. Gotta go get some milk. There's a lot of walking. Poor Granny's tired, man. Okay. Man, could you imagine being Granny? I gotta walk everywhere in the olden days. The feels? Okay, here we go. Okay. The cow was over here somewhere. If I remember correctly. Ah! The moo! Come here, bud. Thank you, cow. Okay. Need to make 2 of these wicker work barrels. Protective talisman. That's the ox, okay. Where's... Interesting. Oh, okay, that's just water. Okay. Where am I supposed to go now? Because we're in the fields. Maybe I talk to him? Nope. Oh, okay. Must be on the other side of the walkway. Don't worry, Granny's on the way. Granny's here to save the day. Oh! Okay. Is he singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? He is. Ah! Turkey's not friendly. Turkey's not friendly. Oh no, I have to get in there with the bandits. Ain, thank you so much for the epic Orc Slayer. Okay. I've got nothing to gain from this nest of caves, but I'm keeping myself before you see me. Am I crazy? Am I not in the fields? I'm in the fields, right? Yeah, this is the fields. What in the... Oh, it's this way. Okay. Oops. Oh, the bear icon was there. Oops. Haha. I knew that. I'm just, hard of seeing, you know? Poor Granny over here is having a day. She hasn't slept in weeks. She's gotta deal with the turkeys. Ah, the turkeys! Heidi-ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right now. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with the cart. You just missed him. Yeah, I met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road, and I need to collect some honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why the quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that the lumbering bully would steal the nectar from the larva if it suited him. My poor beasts have already worked themselves half to death for that order. They don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my— yes, go on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely as she is wise, guiding her flowering kingdom. A shrill voice priests the metal and sends a chill down your spine. Slave, where's my dinner? I order you to bring me some of the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I better have an alliance with this queen myself. Okay. The regal insect looks down her curling nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper's supposed to stop the ramble from trampling my delicate garden. God help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need your honey, your best honey. She tilts her long black neck and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultured riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In the rustling of petals, Beekeeper comes running over, holding an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool. You know I despise this stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get on my side, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking some more flowers. You seem to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes she just gets her venom up. A little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calm her down right away. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Okay, we need the smoke pellets. This. And the water. See, I knew I needed more water. I think I just killed her. You sneeze. Do you honestly believe this little puff of achoo, smoke hand? The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull around her. Whoa, does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just... Just what, lady, huh? You can't stop me. Well, there goes my monk. I think we lost again. Ah! Nah! Why do we always lose on this round? We have to win. You know, we're just gonna take him out first. I'm so over it. Make sure you guys please join it. I want to win. The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like the warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across a sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arches her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling around about her head. It's gorgeous. Oh, what's that delicious smell? Crackling into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Okay, bye, lady. Neko, thank you so much for the epic tank. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the portal to go back faster. Portal's around here somewhere. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go in here. Oh. Yes, forest. And then going to this way for the bear. I'm gonna be really honest, I feel like the bears was a little easier than the snakes. But maybe it's because I had already walked around a lot, and a lot of the stuff I needed for the bear I already had. Okay. Here's your protective talisman. Here, this ought to shield you from harm, for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck. Then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow, you weren't kidding, ha. Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give the bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off to the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Ace, thank you so much for the epic vampire. Okay, hopefully he doesn't notice me. Ooh. Honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint of its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palms, and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. The steam hisses from Fritz, and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling finger of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You put an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crack the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with a clunky, oozy fluid. It may not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully that's a great ragging galoot who won't stop to notice the difference. Okay, before I leave, I'm getting these campfire embers. Because we all know we're going to need them for those more pots. Ah, Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paws and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, the bear bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funky. What'd you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something a little bit more, a little sting to it. Bar, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite blue, you haste seed. The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises a huge mace with his paw skyward, and you brace for impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and you. You peer through your fingers as a great clangor resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw, falling into the lake with a great splash. He gapes dumbfounded as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oop. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunning awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, he'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he's reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? Oh. In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal a small shape of a stuffed teddy bear, where the brute once stood. Your transformation potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it? He scratches his head as he's in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. What are you all standing around for? The camp's mess. Let's get to work. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of the button eye, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what that old goat is after. I hope he's happy. Hey, we did it! Ace, thank you so much for the epic vampire. I think I already thanked you. And Bad, thank you so much for the epic saint. Okay, well, that's 2 quests. You know what? Let's do the ox next. I don't really want to go back to the swamp. The swamp scares me just bad. Not a lot, just a little. So I feel like the ox is like the next safe one. Well, I guess not necessarily safe, but, you know. Let's get 2 jars of milk, because I feel like that might be necessary. No! Try and catch the thing. Oh. Oh, I gotta go up. Oops. No one saw a thing. I'm not gonna poison the good doggo. Okay, since he doesn't know I'm here, I'm just gonna collect some stuff. Since he hasn't noticed yet. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why? I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I hear you produce the most bountiful product in the land. Ha, well you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize in the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Ha, those lazy loots never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We never have won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where's your family then? I can't help but notice you work all by yourself. You must know those damnable bandits out there in the southern bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha, I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my field, or I'll toss you in the compost heap. Hello, Dad. Welcome. Hello. That's what everyone's saying, that it's really hot where they live. It hasn't been too bad for me, but I've also been stuck inside. I've been sick. I don't want to get anyone at work sick and stuff, you know? They're far too many for me to just sneak by. I have to find a way to incapacitate them. Oh, good thing I made one of those balls. Jeez, Crow. Could you be any louder? Okay. Ah, sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easily. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of you thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to come recount their fingers. Ha, I ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works? Oops. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his, but on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What is it to you? Listen up, you big lug. The information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We were just playing games, you know? Yeah, we seen that family. A boy and his mom, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him, too. So you kidnapped them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old mom. She didn't take no gruff from no one, neither. Ah, she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have always been awfully hungry lately. Even's always hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, you know how to bake? I even got my mom's pie recipe here. You know, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Okay, you want your stupid stinking pie so badly. Okay, got that. Okay, come on, thing. Oh, they're not fighting me now. Would hate to have made another one of those things. Free fee fi fo fum. I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. Bandit punches his hands into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight at wet chunks of pie filling splatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how Mom used to make them. But something's different. Pinched a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is that crow? What can you do with a serving of humility? The gargantuan's man's lips begin to quiver. Giant, watery tears fill up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Sniff. Nah, it's just the spice. Ate the spices, sniff. It's just. He deteriorates into a great stuttering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed, that I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really want to do was dance. I'm going to make the greatest dance troupe the world has ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Pick and the leap in pockets. But I ain't been doing nothing but talking. Always talking. Oh, Mom was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me about the ox family, aren't you? Oh right. Well, you see, I've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he goes out into his fields all by his lonesome. He talented the sky, and what do you say? Oh yeah, he dealt corn cob. It always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there, except a creepy old scarecrow of his. He patted the sniffing rogue on his summoning cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe next time, think about training the daggers for dance shoes? Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Okay, I guess we're speaking to the scarecrow. Just strange. Here goes nothing. Here comes Granny. Granny ain't afraid of nobody. The eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you, as if expecting something. Ah, Abraca corncob? Figure creeps against this pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. Takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouthhole. Hello, yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnificent Harvest Master? No thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why have you summoned me? Has the Ox made a deal with you, perchance? The Ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say. But a deal's a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes. You are the best crops. He said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What'd you do with them? Don't worry. They're fine. As long as they make the crops grow, they belong to me. If the crops should fail, the deal will be broken. Ha! I am the greatest harvest master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I'll take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. These stalks don't look too sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these things up. That'll teach the ox lesson about proper agricultural practice. I need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince the vegetal fellow to give up that nice watering can of his. I feel like he's trying to attack me, but I can't be so sure yet. Hello, Mr. Cow, sir, ma'am. Oh gosh, dying. Where do I need to go? Okay, over here. Doo-doo. Oh no, I took the long way. No. Yeah, hello again. Find out anything about what the ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he has traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or something. Some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the harvest master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad miss to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. And not that I would know anything about that myself. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately, I still need to grow my prize-winning veggies. I'm glancing at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against the blanket of big, swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big to me. Just you wait. My little baby's gonna grow up to be a great big baby. It's all just gonna be the belle of the bell at this year's festival. But if we're to say grow a little too bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. Does anyone here grow produce in an honest way? Let me have a look at the little thing. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. What do I need? Okay. I knew I needed more milk. A turkey? Oh. Turkey! Turkey! Okay, how do I get the turkey? I knew the turkey would come back to fight me later. What's a digestive pellet? How do I... Goblin snot. How do I get goblin snot? Ugh. Okay, okay, they don't mean any harm to me. Oh, there's another turkey. The farm hands. Okay, I don't need the pumpkin. What's a goblin? Is it one of these? Oh, jeez. Well, it's not one of those. Also, I hate that I used that and I got one thing out of it. Where's a goblin? Oh, they're in the forest. Not even in the right place. Ugh. Okay, here we go. This is forest? Okay. Don't forget to join for streamers, guys. I think the timer's almost up. Love to have you be a part of the team, so we can finally win. Well, I got some goblin snot, luckily. Okay. Doing some good. I gotta go feed the turkey. Hopefully that works out. Okay, feed the turkey, talk to the guy. Hiya! Hiya! Ooh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okie dokie. We got the turkey gobblestone or whatever. Cobblestone. The thingy bobby, whatever. Neko Jesse-san, thank you so much for the epic tank. Russian Divine Power, the gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to soil. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow, and suddenly it goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back to the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when the tremor shakes the ground. Look at your feet and watch deeply as the cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat, this is gonna be a big one. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetal farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. The explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, a bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakingly. My little baby? Papa? The farmer scrambles towards the big, bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look how big you've grown. See? With a little love. And help from your friends. You should win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about the silly thing anymore. Look how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing your watering can anymore? Please, help yourself. You've more than helped me enough. What? Oh. Oh, I need to, like, put stuff in it first. Okay. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know how your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. I hope he doesn't see that I'm killing his brothers. Oops. Sorry, bud. Just, shield your eyes, kid. Be okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Kill the crops. But before I do that, I'm going to get the eggies from the chickies. Didn't he have a third chicken? Hey, I thought I told you beat it. He raises his hand, bandaged at you menacingly. You watch the sickness spread up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn diseased brows as the crops bend and droop. No, what is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry, it looks like my magic broke. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal. Please, I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything? This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks bare and diseased, the small sprouts of leafy catch your eye. He just sacrificed himself? Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch the delicate blossom unfurl, revealing the stubborn, hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. Yay! We completed 3 missions. That's a lot for, like, one day. Thank you for the hydrate, Gameful. Okay, let's do some Stream Raiders. I hope we win this time. We did so well that first battle and nothing since. Do 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 do. Da da da. Yeah, the game's super cute. I really enjoyed this game. It's very cute. You're like this old lady who's gotta like go through and help the people. Or well, you made a deal, so you don't have to actually help anybody. But you gotta try. But I really like the game. I'm enjoying it a lot. Also, yeah, this new event's crazy. It's Street Raiders. It's hard. If you don't know what you're doing, it's hard. And I'm one of those people that doesn't know what they're doing. Standing in the front of the gate, the ox, missing wife, and his son blink in confusion as they have just burst forth from the earth themselves. Thanks for lurking, Gameful. Ma, what happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did, didn't he? The stupid festive prize was worth more to him than us? Where is he? Where's my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. I've got you this nice fertile farm all to yourselves now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Oh, that's sad. You know what? I think we will do... So we're gonna play this again tomorrow. But I think we will try and get through the Leech storyline. So we'll go through the first 4. I think that's what we'll try. And we'll see what happens. The Leech one might take a little longer. since I'm not exactly, like, prepared for it as well as I feel like I should be. But, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. We gotta go to the sick house, which is down here. Okay, so we gotta go over the bridge and down. I do think I should make some of these, though. Just in case. Because these mosquitoes are super tough. And these stick men are annoying. What do the stick men need? Stick men will have to wait. Okay, the frogs are very much needed. It's like, you have to use all their stuff. These are important too. Okay, we gotta visit the sick house to see what's happening. Okay, this is the sick house nurse. I'm assuming we should talk to her. Hold on now. The sick house is full to the brim and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first time I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It's affecting the young and the old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded, they even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech? That's doctor at this place? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I'm not in good conscience allowed a person of your years to enter such an infectious place without proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine. I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. Wow, what's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medical ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer them. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. What's bug ichor? Ow! Okay, hold up. I think I know what the bug ichor is for. Hold up. Okay. Drop this right here. Okay, I gotta find... Hey, come here, buddy. Okay, it's gotta, like, eat it. You know what? I give up. I got the whatever I needed. And I cut more of these while I'm here. Ugh. Don't you chirp at me, sir. Okay. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she smashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it beats growing lumps where no lumps should be. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. The nurse shrugs at you. sucks up the bubble mixture into an oversized syringe, suggests you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins at the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology. Bah, give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injection and jab into your arm without fuss further. Cold sensation climbs up your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I can feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick, the leech is very busy. Oh. Oh. I thought there was gonna be no one in here. Is this the leech? The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but prays in her mind. It must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. You have the symptoms? Cracking of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver? Let me get you examined. Leech extends her toothy snout, probing your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If this sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there's a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles to ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come to me have a twist this or a broken that. Before the pox set in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, how about expecting me to help you? Come back when you know what you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them were able to identify the missing husbands? Okay. Well, do you have any better idea who exactly you're looking for? Okay, hold up. I actually have to read. A darker complexion than me. Dark hair and dark eyes. Okay. Beardy guy. Okay, so he's short and darker complexion. Ah, yes, I remember that poor man. He came in with a swollen ankle. While on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly. I'm sorry to say, in the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to what I could do for a living. Please tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to have trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, the information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you're related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you, preparing Val's medicine. I return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Oh. Her husband's dead. That's so sad. That's so sad. I gotta tell her husband's dead? Oh. Okay, I guess. Before you kick me out of your place, I'm digging this stuff up first. You have news of my husband? He should be back in the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolences. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The late said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where is that fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah, brimstone and thorn snatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you another favor? I suppose I already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle power just west of here. It served me well in my young years. I expect it still got some juice left. I need to dust it off and fire it up again. I do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to warm parts. What do I do with the circle? You're knowledgeable, lass. The engravings on the obelisks should explain the rest. Oh, okay. It's the thing I keep passing. Wow. That lady, definitely did not care that her husband died. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magic patterns carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes up at your touch, bring slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic engraved on their stuff. Okay. Oh, I need more pumpkins. Okay, so what do I need? Okay. Craft the necromancy charm. Okay, 1 second. Doug, thank you so much for the epic archer. Let's get the death certificate. And we gotta go back to the farm to get the thing. The shadowy doctor prowls among the cloths, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, I'm a pauper and a wrench, I know, but I need the death certificate from you. Specifically for the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she asked me to collect it for her. I do not simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. It's a legitimate operation. Turns back to you rummaging through a nearby medical closet. Know where that serum go to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. Where are you getting at? Medicine for the death certificate. That's a fair trade, don't you? I would barter when people's lives are on the line. Fine, you have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Lady Tang to speak with you. She shoves a list of required medical supplies in your hands. Okay, I gotta make 2 more of these. Okay, now I gotta go back get the the mosquito stuff. This one is definitely a little bit more involved, I would say. Not in a bad way. It's more involved. There are more mosquitoes over here, if I remember correctly. I want to try and get multiple at once because these are like sort of hard to make. There we go. Okay, and then there was the dragon's tooth. The sacrifice. Okay. I knew I needed that milk. Ooh, just enough. Okay. Hello, Rowdy. Welcome, welcome. Blue, thank you so much for the epic, flag bearer. Thank you. Oh, are these like the dead people who died from the plague? Well, that's disturbing. That was it? I get one for that whole process? Whatever. I don't care. I hope I don't need another one. Moving on. Okay, we're gonna go through the door. Oh! Angry thing. We're gonna go through the door. Back to the fields. Face the pumpkin of doom. What's the fastest way over there? This way? Hopefully I don't need crow feet or anything. Or more goblin snot. I just need one, right? There we go! There we go! Come on, Granny. We got this, woman. Okay. Through the creepy portal. Through the portal. Back to the swamp. Okay, then we go south. Okay. Oh, that's death certificate. I don't have that. Okie dokie. Going this way. We've got her little snout things, luckily. Delete. Okay. I've run your errands now. I must insist on the death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your paperwork right here. The leech extends from her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hand. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, ineligible scribbles. You're not even sure the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but your supposed is better than nothing. Fine. Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. The leech is interesting. Sorry, snail. Good thing I've caught so many frogs. Frog slime is, like, really needed. Okie dokie. Now we're just gonna drop the death certificate in the obelisk. The human swamp air has made the paper from the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. When the final offering is accepted, the obelisk surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You quick step away as you feel a vacuous force pulling at the circle center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. Rotate your head to read the glowing layers on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the invocation of necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the... Okay, right. Seems straightforward enough. All you need to do is now go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be in the swamp somewhere. You're telling me I gotta search all those corpses? Great. This must be the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I need to take a close look at each one and find the right note. What on earth is that stinking body? You think I'd be able to find him dead from the dead? You watch as a particular bloated fly lands on a rotted hand poking out of the musk. Its disgusting probiotics probe at the withering flesh. Two globed red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the heartless fly from the gaping, toothless maw along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where misplaced man went. Oh. Hello, sir. Bro, can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Har har har, wouldn't you? This place is a real boundary of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites they will also grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but the head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer food to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay-high, full beard, deadish. Frog taps his fingers against the log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe. I've seen that chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say, once something goes down the hatch, it's never see the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with just some desserts for you. I am glad I got an extra goblin. Like, snot. Grab a juicy-looking grub around the medical tablets and offer up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue? Ah, a delectable gift. Now, thank you, my pretty. Now, I always told you where. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knocks you off your feet. Great Gilda's ghost, what a stench! Frog wobbles on its legs, looking fairly empty, his teeth before rolling his huge body back in the swamp with a thunderous slap. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up nicely. Oh, that's lovely. I just made the frog burp up the man. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose, the corpse. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down in the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse limbs, pulling its spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisk, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Oh, I get it. Oh, get on with it. I haven't gone all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. Ugh. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. Ugh. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The area, of course, claws at its throat. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss the man's gaping mouth. Lurk. Moves his jaw, lurching his voice, seems to embrace mate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? I am not. I'm quite dead where you found her. No, Leech murdered me. He clutches at his hollow chest, as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swipes a limb towards the field bog. I knew there was something awfully stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't worry. I'm sure that the parasites gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. Yes, I late. He shambles into his choking mist, giving you a crooked nod of thanks. Okay, we gotta search Leech's office now. Hopefully she won't notice that we walked past her. While Leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office, mostly dried herbs and potions, nothing out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase against the wall. Books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your finger races across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines, each vessel meticulously cataloged with name, description, and age of its source. Looks like they have thirsty slugs been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt will remind that slimy word that there's worse things than bloodsuckers. Okay. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the Leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves in the bloody cocktail, you hear a telltale squeaking of the good old doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see this is my private office? I've already helped you enough. There's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the office. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. Just walk out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed Leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old woman. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the painted decanter. The addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with the infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing back her head and guzzling it all down. Lovely sharp flavor, full body too. Suddenly Leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, withering with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? Leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. Watch as she wails and sighs, shrieking like some horrible raisin. Ew. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the Leech. The soul of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that then. I better get back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. can't believe it. That was happening right on my nose the whole time.
Let me start stream raiders really quick. While I could just walk back to the place.
You're not missing anything, guys. I promise. I'm just walking back to the house. Yay, we won! So that'll be it tonight for Stream Raiders, guys, because I do definitely want to go to bed. But we will be playing Stream Raiders again tomorrow. And, don't worry, we'll be also playing more Wytchwood tomorrow. But let's go turn in these souls we collected. Then we'll start the next part tomorrow. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent, I can sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I have asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards the carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach the shrine and open your satchel. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, breaking away only until a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into the socket of the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it closer to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. The image of the leech slithers into your mind. A prick of a needle, the drip 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 of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Prismatic colors flash through your head as the thought of the snake, secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, wisp beneath the sound of the festivities. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones. Your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Besides you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, we've had a very long day. Why don't you go get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired.
Well, guys, that's a great way to end it for the night. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Excuse me. We are going to raid my friend Kimi. I hope you guys say hi to Kimi. Make sure you give her lots of love. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I see you guys all tomorrow for more Wytchwood and more streamers. I hope you guys are enjoying the game just as much as I am. But yeah, guys, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.